Hi, it's me again. I just wanted to talk about something that I've been looking online lately, but a lot of people do drugs. And first of all, before I say anything, I'm pretty blunt. I'm honest. I try to be, but it's been at least 10 years since I've fooled around or experimented with drugs like that. There, I said it. And I'm not gonna lie. Have I ever been bad off on it? No, I haven't. Twice a month or once in a blue moon, etc. That kind of stuff, experimenting to see how it feels, and all that. But there's the people that get into it and never leave it, never stop. In my case, I put my foot down and that was enough. I grew out of it. I see it that way. That's the kind of person I am. And I'm 33 years old, so as far as I can remember, 22, 23 at the most. It's been a while. It's been a decade at least, and I'm proud to say at least I've never gotten like that. Not bad enough to where I don't know. You see those shows online, those reality shows where people get so bad up on drugs they have to. There's an intervention that takes place, and that's pretty tough. That's hitting rock bottom for real. But there's those people that just don't stop. Period. Never. And I guarantee you, those people have had mugshots taken before, more than one at that. And I think that's sad. Uh, you would hope they would stop, but they don't. And it seems like people that go into the system, as far as jail or prison, it's an in and out thing, in and out, in and out, and for the rest of their lives. Now, this is my opinion now, just so I'm letting y'all know from the get-go, even though it's been over 2 minutes. But, I've researched this before, and there's a point to all this in the end, by the way, but boredom was one of the top reasons why I kept bumping into online for people doing drugs, which I understand that you don't have a job, you ain't got nothing going against you right now, you ain't got no bills, and well, why not? You ain't got to get up early in the morning. The other reasons, your typical depression, psychological things going on. If you inherit it from your mom or your dad, if they're alcoholics, and it kind of manifests into your mind without you knowing that you've got the problem also. It starts with something simple like marijuana, and it just goes from there. It gets real bad, and I've seen it get real bad with some people. And I don't know. Small towns was another thing I kept seeing online. I'm naming these things that I'm finding because I saw it more than once on different sources. So boredom, living in small towns. By the way, I went to a small town a couple of days ago, and I mean, the guy in front of me, I know he was tweaking hard. I mean, he was just, moving his the things that they do. They speak real fast and they move their chin, kind of like kind of like that. It's pitiful, really. And the guy behind me, I know he was just. I mean, he must have been up for 3 days. I was thinking, my God, I'm sitting here trying to get gas and I'm gonna get killed. That or them mug me or something. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not, but there's that little story I told you there. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going off topic or not, but I do know people will and can use you when they're under the influence. I know a girl ended up getting a 6-inch gash on the back of her neck. I mean, just had to get it stapled, and she would come to work with bruises every day. And I was like, my God, who hit you? That's the first thing I'd said. Oh, I fell, and yada, yada, yada. I'm thinking, you're lying. No, you're not. Of course, I didn't say that. It wasn't none of my business. I was too busy working. And then, another girl would come and tell me, oh, I can't believe her husband did that. And I was like, well, she told me she fell. And she was like, no, her husband hit her. She finally broke down and told me. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. No big surprise. I think everybody warned her about him, because she would talk about how he would slap her and hit her a little bit here and there and there. He would get drunk, high. I don't know what he got high off, but I remember her telling me that he was an alcoholic. And I told her to say what's going to happen to her, and she never listened, which I understand. She loved him, and to me that's just a vicious, sad cycle, that you're sitting there and you're loving on that person no matter how they treat you, and you come back for them or you're still with them, and everyone around you sees it as a bad thing, but you're not gonna sit there and listen to them because you love that person. And I think that's sad. I don't know if anybody watching this feels that way. And if you do feel that way, I just want you to know it's gonna escalate to the police or you going to the hospital. And sometimes that has to happen because, like I told that girl, I saw her yesterday. She kind of broke down and told me everything. Also, uh, towards the end of the night, I saw her and I was like, well, ma'am, you just told me you got hit. I mean, you fell, and now you're telling me this. And I didn't want to tell her that I already knew anyway from another coworker, but I told her, I said, look, you at least these things have to happen, and it does because it makes you stronger, and so in a way it has to happen. And in my case, it's happened to me. I've been around people that were under the influence, and they would just steal shit from you and burglary, and it was a complete. I felt like I was betrayed, and but you know what? I'm glad it happened. It makes you a lot stronger. It makes you wise. It makes you talk about it like I am. But I just want you to know that I don't know where I'm going from here. I'm so tired. It's pitiful. I just want everyone to take care of themselves. And if you know anyone in that situation, all you can do is just help them and just talk to them. But sometimes they have to learn the hard way, like that poor girl. And in my case, I had to learn the hard way. And it escalated to eviction, to I think like 9 cops or something like that. I got like 9 little cards they give you every time they come see you. I got like 8 or 9 of them. It's so sad, but that's the way how it is. And I've gotten to this point now where I'm sober, don't take any more medicine, and haven't. It's been, I don't know, I think 8 months or something like that, going on 9. I don't really remember. And the year is ending. It's ending now, and a new year, a fresh new start. And I kind of look at myself as this is my first year of clean, no medicine, no doctor, no nothing, and a lot stronger from all the crap and that I had to deal with. Legal eviction issues that I had to get rid of people that were causing problems in my house and bringing drugs into my house and all that. And I'm really hoping that this year will be a lot clean, a lot safer, less drama. And I wish for everybody the same thing. I really do. I'm signing off now. Sorry if I kind of rambled off a little bit there. I don't even know if I brought the points of the story, but if I didn't, I'm pretty sure you found some points in there that would mean something to you. Take care.